Sound production. Sound production.
What is up? Welcome to another live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Whew, man. Yo, I cannot believe this shit blew the fuck up. I wasn't expecting my video was to blow up. Like, I was just, I was not expecting that. Yo, I really hit this nigga in the soul. For real, this clown ass nigga. This clown ass gamer. So-called S-class gamer. Really, he's just a preschool gamer, but I digress. But yeah, we're back on this live stream right now. You know, I woke up not too long ago, and I was like, let me just scroll on YouTube, see what's going on. I found this video, and he was talking about King Thrash. I was just like watching, and then I noticed there was my video on there and something else. I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck? And then, you know, this even happens a couple of days back. I noticed that my video was on Oh No Alex. It's only like a small snippet, but I'm not gonna sit here clout chase. Don't put me in that fucking category, because look, I'm not one of y'all toxic ass nigga gamers, okay? I'm not part of y'all motherfuckers clout chasing all this bullshit, jumping on Twitter, saying some dumb shit. Nope, don't put me in that category, because I don't want to be clout chasing. I don't like that shit. But I seen the video, right? Whatever. And then I seen this one. I was like, yo, this nigga is clowning on me. And which we got the title of the video right here, right? It says, fake gamers are trending, and I'm here to expose them. Really, nigga? You here to expose me? Bitch, you just exposed your own self. Like, for real. Like, we're gonna react to this. I'm not gonna make this a long video. I'm not gonna make this like 3 hours long. I don't want to do that. So let's get into this, right? and we're going to fucking rank on this. This preschooler class gamer, oh my god, King Clown.
Because I went through
All these happy ass niggas right now, they're fucking playing Game Pass right now, right? They're playing Scorn, and they're gonna be playing fucking Plague Tale: Requiem, right? Yep, and which it is true. Like, they're gonna play Plague Tale: Requiem. You got Scorn if you want to play that. Like, again, he took a lot of the context away from the video because he jump cuts to this. And oh wait. Before I get into that whole thing, right? Let's check out if this nigga really uploaded this video in like 1080p, which this nigga did not upload this video at 1080p, and he's on his phone doing this shit. He's on his phone. Damn, dog. Come on, man. You on your phone, dog? You're at work. What the fuck? Yo, this nigga, come on, man. Do better, bro. Do better. Stop uploading videos at 720p. It's literally like, it's 2022. It's about to be 2022 going on to 2023. Right? God of War Ragnarok is coming in in a couple of days from this video, this live stream video that's being made right now. Right? And God of War Ragnarok is running at what, like 1440p in performance mode and 60 FPS. And then they got a 30 FPS, but then it's like high quality. my nigga, you're uploading videos that's in 720p, not 720p 60, just 720p on a phone. Like, come on, man. Like, bro, are you really that fucking broke? Like, you cannot get yourself like a editing like rig or setup or something like that? Like, look, man, I get it. You know, you like PlayStation, you dick ride them all fucking day long. Look, for me as a gamer, I don't claim myself as a S-class gamer or any type of bullshit like that. I'm not here to clout chase all this kind of garbage bullshit. I just play the game to play the game to have fun. And I will let you know whether I beat the game or I didn't beat the game. But again, I digress because we're dealing with this clown ass nigga right now. And he can't even upload videos at 1080p 60. What the fuck are you doing? Like, literally, it's 2022 going on 2020 fucking 3. And you still cannot upload videos onto your own fucking platform at 1080p 60. Damn, nigga, like, you're still using the phone? Like, who uses the phone, dog? Like, come on. Even I had a console and a PC at the same time, and I recorded it from my Elgato capture card at 1080p 60. I recorded it, uploaded it, make sure that everything convert right to 1080p 60, a smooth fucking experience. So all of the fans and everybody wants to see gameplay of it. They're not watching it a downgraded version of 720p 60. I want them to watch it at crystal clear 1080p 60. My nigga, step up your game. Stop fucking around with a phone, my nigga. It's ridiculous. Let's
y'all niggas always talking about some shit, man. You talking about my scoring analysis, nigga? You talking like that shit is fantastic, like it's motherfucking great, nigga?
Like your scoring analysis was all fucking garbage. It wasn't even analysis. It was just bullshit. And I quote, hold on, let's quote on this nigga for a minute. This nigga had the nerve to say that these, like, oh, the shadow looks really good. It looks better than Halo. And then, like, wait a minute, this nigga has the fucking balls and the nerve to say, yo, scored graphics looks like PlayStation 3 at best. I'm like, what? PlayStation 3 at best? The fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, I was literally fucking dead. I was like, I know this nigga did not said that shit. I couldn't believe it. I was speechless. It's like, what? I was like, wait a minute. You dick riding PlayStation and Sony all day, and you sitting on Jim Ryan's Daddy McLaps, but yet you sitting here, you're claiming that you're a S-class gamer, right? Let's talk about that real quick. If you're a S fucking class gamer, supposedly, you know what S class stands for? You know what the S stands for? That means it's superior, supreme. That means you're on top. That means you played every fucking game across all platforms, across the board. That's what S class stands for. That's why I didn't make myself as a S class gamer, because I'm not, because there's no way in hell I'm not like that. You know, I have my, you know, my likes and my dislikes, but I'm not going to be like, yo, like that Nintendo game right there, that whatever, that Pokemon is fucking trash. It's garbage. Look, Nintendo games for me, we're talking about a Mario, we're talking about Pokemon. Back then when I was a kid, I loved it. It was great. It was fun. When I was a kid, I'm a grown ass man. I don't play Nintendo games anymore. I don't play them anymore. I'm done with that. I grow the fuck up. I grow up. But I'm not gonna sit here and keep bashing on Nintendo shit of like Splatoon and all this shit. It's like it's bad games. It's not. It's still fun games. The kids are buying it. Great. They buying it. They love it. They want to play it. But I tell you one thing, every kid on the Nintendo platform is not, all of them are not all playing the same fucking game. Everybody else is on a different level. They either playing Fortnite, they're playing, you know, Splatoon, they're playing whatever. They're all playing all different fucking games. They're playing a Mario game, whatever. That's their fucking business. Right? I got no say in it. You know, I don't play a Nintendo Switch, you know, whatever. Hey, you played it, you want to play Bayonetta 3, cool. But for me, I moved on. But I'm not gonna fucking bash that shit like for what? Why would I bash Nintendo games for? What I'm gonna do? What is that gonna do for me? You know, like, like come on, man. Like again, like I said, if you're an S-class gamer, you'd be playing all these games across all these platforms. That's including Nintendo, the PlayStation, and Xbox, and on PC and mobile. That's S-class gamer because that's playing games across everything. My nigga, you have not played any game across all these fucking platforms because that's all fucking bullshit. Nigga, you don't even have the time of day to do that shit. So, what I suggest is maybe you should change your name to King Clown. I mean, that sounds like a good fitting name for you. Or Preschool Gamer. That sounds like a good fit for you. Or Dick Rider Gamer. I don't know. You take the pick. Me, I'm perfectly fine, you know, like I'm just a regular fucking gamer because I just simply play games and I talk shit about fanboys like you. Let's roll.
Like it's that best. Let's see if you played it, my nigga. You didn't think I was gonna see your motherfucking account, little nigga? Huh? You didn't think?
Wait, first of all, I ain't no little ass nigga. Second of all, your score, like again, your scoring analysis was fucking garbage. I debunked it, all of your bullshit from three and a half hours. Really, I didn't want to make a video for 3.5 hours, but I said, you know what? Let me just embarrass this nigga because I'm gonna have the game already live right there, showed all the settings. Unlike yo little analysis ass bullshit, just show half ass bullshit. I showed everything. That's including like the system that I'm running on, the graphics card, everything. I showed everything, like how it looks like, what it plays like, how the atmosphere looks. I'm looking at the whole fucking game objectively. Like again, I said this shit if not many times because I know a lot of people might say, well, yeah, what about Halo and shit? I wasn't dick riding for Halo. What the fuck are you talking about? Even I said that from many videos ago. I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna say it again in here just to make it clear. Halo was a mid-ass game. Halo Infinite, that's what we're talking about. That game was a fucking mid-ass game. It's not the best game in the world. It's not the worst game in the world, but it's nothing to write home about, okay? So I'm not gonna sit here and act like, yo, I'm dick riding for Xbox. I'm not. Like, bro, like, I played the campaign maybe like halfway and I just gave up because it had problems and issues, right? It has fucking problems and issues, right? No different from multiplayer. It has problems and issues. Now, the multiplayer is different. Like, again, if we were talking about an analysis, right? I could sit here and say, look, when you're talking about the guns and stuff like that, and, you know, the movement and all that stuff, it's cool. That's all great, right? You know, the armor set pieces and stuff like that. The problem with that fucking game now is the fucking content. It's the content, it's server issues. Again, like, you know, a lot of like lagging and stuff like that. They have that problem on the system right now. You know, Halo Infinite multiplayer, the free to play one. They got a lot of problems with that, so they need to fix that shit. It's not looking good right now, okay? Right? Again, I didn't dick ride it. I didn't sit there and say, yo, Halo was the best. I didn't pump my chest out, all this bullshit. Okay? I was objectively right there. There's some good stuff about the game, and there's a lot of shit that needs a lot of work in that game. Boom. Simple as that. No different when I was talking about fucking what? Horizon Forbidden West, right? Right? Not to butt hurt the game, right? That game looks good. It's pretty, whatever. And if you like that type of style of game like Assassin's Creed, cool. For me, I just not into it. I no, like a lot of people don't like the story. I mean, I watched gameplay of it and I just don't. I said nope. I'm not. Even if I wanted to get a PlayStation 5, even if it came to the PC, right? If it came onto the PC and I'm not even buying it, I'm not even downloading it, And you can't sit there and say, oh, Brendan, you whatever, I can't afford shit, I can't buy shit, whatever. I can buy whatever the fuck I want. But if I don't find the game interesting for me, I'm just not going to play it. That's it. There's my reasons for it. Like, again, I'm being objective about it. I'm not being like your goofy ass on Scorn. Like, your shit was all goofy. Bro, I was objective that whole time. Horizon Forbidden West is a beautiful ass game. It looks good. Yo, cutscenes look good. It looks a lot better cutscenes than fucking Assassin's Creed. I'll give you that. All of that is good. But let me tell you something. It still had issues, nigga. There still is problems, nigga. It's not like the game is fucking perfect or a masterpiece. And on top of that, it always get overshadowed by the next biggest fucking game. Like when Elden Ring came out, at the same time when fucking this game was coming out, what, for Horizon Forbidden West and Elden Ring overshadows fucking Horizon Forbidden West. Done. You know, nobody was really talking about it. Nobody was whatever. Yeah, they show pictures and screenshots here and there. But a lot of people was talking about Elden Ring. A hell of a lot more than that. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they picked the wrong date to release it. That could be the issue. Right? They should have released it a lot earlier, or they should have released it a lot later. Maybe around, you know, around God of War time, maybe, or a little bit towards like June or something like that. Maybe that would have been a good time to release. Whatever the case may be, I'm being objective about it. Okay? I'm not trying to be some goofy ass nigga on your analysis saying some dumb shit.
Think I was gonna see your shit, nigga? You got nerve to say. And you better have played more than. You better have beat Scorn by now. That shit's.
Like, I'd have it beaten Scorn. I'm gonna tell you the truth right now. No. Now, he's gonna sit here and say about something about the hours and shit, right?
6 hours, nigga. You talking big 33,000, nigga.
Yeah, 33,000. I never make it into a big deal. Again, I'm not an S-class gamer, supposedly. I never make myself an S-class gamer or anything like that. 33,000 achievements is nothing for me. I don't give a fuck. It's just like, it just shows like, yes, I do play games, but most of these games, either I play the whole thing or I didn't beat it. But you can't tell by the achievements. Like this clown, like again, Forza Horizon 5, like the first game you see. As much as I love racing games, right? I love racing games, but every mode in that game, I do not like, you know, like again, I'm not an off-roader riding on SUV type of game player. You know, I'm more street racing, okay? I'm street racer. That's who I am. I love to play street racing games. Now, is it every street racing game? No, because again, going back to like again, when I go play these games, I do not like again, I don't just pick it up and say, yo, like Need for Speed Heat is fire. Yeah, this shit is fire. Oh my god, it looks so crazy. Look, I played the first Need for Speed 2015 one. I was so hyped. I was like, yes, this game might be good. It might have good driving mechanics back. You know, because I stopped playing Need for Speed. I think I stopped playing Need for Speed after Carbon. After Carbon, I stopped. I did not play any Need for Speed release then on forward. I did not touch anything. When 2015 came out, I played it, right? And I tried it. I really did. I did not fucking like it at all. I did not like it. I did not like it. So from then on out, I did not get Payback. I did not play Payback. I did not play Heat. And I stopped playing 2015. I didn't even beat the whole game of 2015. The driving mechanics was garbage. It was garbage. Now you might say, oh, well, you're talking about the world, right? No, the world is fine, right? They got issues in the game, right? I'm gonna give you that, right? They had issues, but I'm not talking about the world, the cars, or the customization, right? It's all there, right? I respect that, and I don't mind that. The fucking problem was the driving mechanics, the gameplay, the driving mechanics. Because a lot of people don't understand. If you're into more racing, you'll understand what I'm talking about. If you're not into racing, you may not understand what I'm talking about. But just put it as simple terms as, if you go back to like Underground 2 Days and Most Wanted, if you remember those times, you remember that the driving mechanics, like when you're putting the gas, brake, and all that stuff, it was a lot more fun and easy to enjoy and do. It was like wasn't forcing you. It didn't try to hold your hand. You had to have skills and master that car in that skills, right? You have to balance your own car. You got to tweak certain things, adjust certain things to make the car runs and drives well, right? That's why I like Forza Horizon, because I can do those things and I could turn off all of that fucking bullshit assistance. All the traction control, all of that shit is off. That's the type of gamer I am. Like, and even in first person shooters, I do not like the snap aim assist bullshit. I'm not like y'all gamers. I'm the type of gamer that if you was talking about like more precise aiming and sensitivity and stuff adjustments and turning off snap to aim and all this bullshit linear, I turn all of that shit off. I turn all of that shit off. Even when I was playing on PC, I was playing Splitgate. I turn all of that bullshit off as much as I can, because I don't like that shit. I aim with my own shit and I try to adjust and try to tweak my fucking aiming. Like if I need the sensitivity a little bit high for the vertical and a horizontal, I will tweak it up higher. If I don't need to be tweaking up higher, I put it down lower. I find the balance. Okay, that's me. Right? And again, I did not beat this fucking... I did not beat the whole game of this, right? I enjoy the game. I play the game, okay? I do my own shit, you know?
33,000, nigga, is what you do, nigga. The fuck?
Like, again, 33,000, it's not... I'm not trying to sit here and say, yo, like, Brandon's an S-Class gamer. Like, you... Like, no, I'm just showing 33,000, like, just showing, like, yeah, I did dabble these games and stuff, right? Just to show, like, I'm not like sitting here saying or claiming something that I didn't play. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's a difference. Like, let's say King Thrash might sit here and say, oh, I play Scorn and shit. Okay, you play Scorn, right? Good. You know, we see video, right? We see you play the game, right? I don't need to go onto your account to show that you play Scorn, because we see the video that you play Scorn, right? I don't need to fucking do that kind of dumb bullshit. That's fanboy shit. That's a clown ass nigga do that shit, right? For me, when I sit there and just tell you like what I show you, it's like basically like I'm not lying about shit that I never played before. You know what I'm saying? Like again, like I said, like I could sit here and say I play Spider-Man. I played that game. Game was fire, right? How do you know if I played the game or not? You know, right? You go on Steam and you know, like a lot of niggas out here lied about shit like that. They do that shit for whatever dumb bullshit, whatever reason. For me, I don't lie about shit what I played or what I didn't play, right? Like Horizon Forbidden West, I didn't play that game. I seen gameplay of it. I have watched somebody play the game, and I wasn't into it. That is that, right? I could sit here and say, look, I have played God of War 1 and 2 back on the PlayStation 2. I enjoyed those games. I had not a fucking problem or issue with those games back on the PlayStation 2, right? Do I play the new ones now? Like, did I play the new God of War right now? No, I did not play the 2018 version. No, I'm not going to be playing the God of War Ragnarok one, right? Again, there's no shame in that. Everybody has their own picks of games, okay? For me, what I'm waiting for out of Sony, if you want to know so desperately, like, what will be a game that I want to get day one, will be like Bloodborne. Bloodborne on PC, 60 FPS. That's something I'm ready. I will pay money to play that game. I want to play that game, right? I will pay money for Ghost of Tsushima, right? That the Sucker Punch game that they done for that ninja game. It's not a ninja game, sorry. My mistake. It's a samurai game. Let me correct that. It's a samurai game. That's something I will pay $70 for, like, day one. Like, I want to play that. I don't give a fuck about Nathan Drake. I don't give a fuck about the Uncharted series. You know, whatever. The Uncharted, the Last of Us. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care about God of War. I know God of War is a good game. I'm not saying it's bad. Didn't say it was ugly. I didn't say whatever. It's a great looking game, right? It's just for me, for right now, I'm not feeling for it, so I don't care. right? That's how I feel. That's the best way how a gamer should just talk and be like, look, the game looks good. There's nothing wrong with the game. For me, I'm not gonna buy it. It's just not for me right now. Okay? If you like the game, go buy it. I never ever stop people from playing a fucking game. Just like Scorn. Scorn is a puzzle game. A lot of niggas is not going to like that fucking game. I get it, my nigga. Like, damn. But you gotta be objective about it. The game is not, like, the world itself and the details in there is not terrible. It's not. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Look,
Oh, God.
hey. Scoring right here, my nigga. One achievement status. Nigga.
Because if it's one achievement status, let me correct this clown. Basically, the reason why is because I have restarted the game and I made it into a brand new game. Because if you go back onto the video, right? Because you're going to see it for the video for yourself. If you don't believe me, I'm not lying. Go onto the video and you're going to see Scorn, and I played it for 5 hours, right? This one is, when he clicks on it, is going to show 3 hours. It makes no sense. Why it goes from 5 hours to 3 hours, right? It didn't make any sense, right? If you don't believe me, actually, you know what? If you don't believe me, right? Let's go to the channel, right? Right. Let's go right here. Cool it is. That's how. So I did this, whatever, right? So it should say it. Because I know it should say it right here. Right here. I think I showed it. Because I know I showed it, if I'm not mistaken. Because I did show the achievements and stuff. If I'm not mistaken. It's in this video somewhere. I know that for a fact. Because I did show my achievements and stuff like that. But I never sit there and claim like my achievements is all that. But I'm just sitting here saying like, yes, I have dabbled with games. I have played games. See, like the Order 1886, if it came on PC, but it's in there. That's for sure. And I did 5 hours and shit, right? So let's go back. Don't want this to be a long video.
My nigga, it is what it is. But I guarantee you that Roblox, you're a first-person shooter nigga, dog. That is, talk to me when you don't even play Xbox your fucking self. Opia. Nigga, shut the fuck.
Look, like, okay, wait. Let's go back to this.
Do you Scrolls? Special edition on PC? Nothing.
Special edition on PC for Elder Scrolls. This is a bug. Okay, so when you see this, right, the Elder Scroll whatever edition, whatever, is a bug. It's a bug on mobile and across on PC because, like, again, we go on here, right, and see, like, this is the achievements, right, and all this bullshit. Let's go back. See, it says it right here. The Elder Scrolls Special Edition is whatever, right? And it's 0. But it usually will have achievements because sometimes it does that shit. I don't understand why, but it just does. Like some games doesn't have it achievements, or it says 0. Like I didn't earn it, but I did earn achievements. I don't know what's with the bug and stuff, but it's buggy. I don't know if I could recreate it again because I think this one, no, that's 0. But there's a bug because it does that shit where it just shows up 0, but then later if I click on it, it's going to reappear like, oh, I did some achievements on there and shit. It makes no sense. I don't know what's wrong with this, but let me see. Because it was weird. So right here, so this is Skyrim Special Edition. Now that one is, I think that's the Xbox version, but again, there's achievements for it. But this is the console version of the Skyrim Special Edition, and it has 5 achievements. I think I play Elder Scrolls many times. This is the PC edition. So he must have looked at the PC edition, and this one down here is the special edition. But it's not like I never played Skyrim before. I played it all like way back on the 360. Because if we scroll down even more, right, there's the special edition. And I played it on the 360. Hold on. I'll find it. Just to show, oh, yep, right here. Skyrim. 360. I played it. Okay. I have a lot more achievements. But again, this is like back then. This is like way back. So I do play Skyrim. Skyrim is nothing special. I played the game. I know what the game is about, my nigga. What is your point? Like it just makes no fucking sense.
Nothing on chivalry or chivalry, whatever.
Chivalry 2, I dabble in it and I didn't like the game. I didn't like it. It wasn't my game, so I just stopped playing it. I didn't install it. Same thing for No Man's Sky.
Fuck chivalry? Is that what you call it? Whatever, nigga. Nothing on that whack ass PC game. Nothing on fucking No Man's Sky.
Yeah, No Man's Sky. I did not like that game at all. No. I played it a little bit and I was like, nope. Like again, every gamer is different, but like again, I never like No Man's Sky is. I don't like it. It's not because of the graphics. I think it's just the menu system for me is like overwhelming, and some of the stuff like when you gotta collect stuff and put parts on, it's kind of a lot of like intuitive. You know, it's just so. It just feels like it's just like something that's like so clunky and shit. So I was like, I don't want to play this shit. That simple as that. I'm not saying like it's a bad game. It's probably not. It's probably is a really good game for a lot of other people. For me, I tried it and I said no, I don't like it.
Played Destroy All Humans? No.
I played Destroyed All Humans and I played it back on the PlayStation 2. I believe that I played and beat Destroy All Humans on the PlayStation 2. This is the remake version, so I haven't gotten that far.
Nothing on Grounded? Y'all some X?
Grounded, I did not play that because again, Grounded is not my game. If you was talking about like again, what was the other game? Was the Outer Worlds? The Outer Worlds was a really great game. I love that game. Again, when it comes down to RPG with Outer Worlds, I will play that, and I beat the whole game of that. The only thing I haven't beat is the DLC. That's what I need to do next. I need to replay it, do the DLCs for both of them. You know, I don't mind that game.
Xbox fans, ain't you? Nigga, Wolfenstein, that's it. Only 4%. That's it.
Wolfenstein is like a mix for me. Like, I think I beat it, like, I only played it like halfway. And then I kind of like lost interest a little bit. And then I kind of like, all right, let me just take a break from this. I'll come back for it. Because I'm stuck on one level, because I usually put it on like harder difficulty. And again, when it comes down to like the gun controls and stuff like that, I always turn off any assistance off. Like, that's my thing. Like, I play this as hard as possible because I don't want to play this game and beat it like it's like too easy. And even if I did beat the game, right, this shit is not going to show like whether or not I beat the game, because it could be like the achievement could be like fucking like, I don't know, 15%, and that is not going to tell you whether or not you beat the game or not. You fucking clown.
Only 7%, only 4 trophies. Oh nigga, come on, my nigga. Scarlet Nexus, nigga.
Scarlet Nexus was not my game, because I will tell you this shit right now. Like, I tried it. It's not. No. Like, it's just not my game. I mean, as much as I like hack and slash, and I do like hack and slash games. Don't get it twisted. Because, like, again, to prove to that point, right? Let's open up Steam, because I could show you a hack and slash game like I put in hours, and I put in hours. So you can't sit there and say, yo, like, man, you don't like Scarlet Nexus and shit? Yeah, it may not. Yeah, because maybe the combat for me is not really that good, right? Let's go down. I know, I see it, right? Ochi Warriors 4. That's a hack and slash game, right? It's not like the same as Scarlet Nexus, but it still does the same thing. You just, you know, going around doing this, doing that. It has a bit more RPG element, and this is dumbed down. This is like doesn't go nowhere near that level. But I like hack and slash games, and you know, fighting and doing combats and shit. I play a lot more of this game over Scarlet Nexus. I find the combat for Scarlet Nexus is not. It feels stiff for me. You know, I would much rather play Near Automata. I don't know if I mispronounced that game or not. I'm sorry, I apologize. But I'd much rather play that game because that combat is a lot more fluid than it is Scarlet Nexus. And that's my reason. It has nothing to do with the world of Scarlet Nexus, the characters, whatever. All that shit is great. I'm not sitting here bashing on the game, but it's just for me, the combat in that game is not for me. It felt stiff for me. That's it. When you're talking about gameplay wise, I played this because I just like beat 'em ups. I just want to turn off my brain and I just want to fucking beat up shit. Boom. That's why I put in this amount of hours and a lot of hours in this one. Just go to show. Don't get it twisted, all right, my nigga. Calm down.
What? You got one motherfucking trophy? This is a classic, nigga. The fuck? Please,
Wait,
nigga.
what? Yo, hold on. No, this nigga did not say it's a classic. I said I'm not gonna make this into a 3-hour video. I'm sorry, but my nigga said that's a classic. It is not a classic. Hold the fuck on. Let me show you what a classic is. A classic will be like, you know, like this, like BioShock. That's a classic, okay? Classic, okay? Classic, right? What else? Like Skyrim is a classic. Maybe not the special edition, but the first edition, that's a classic, right? You know, Fallout 3 is a classic. You know, Fallout New Vegas is a classic. You know, right? We're talking about Fear 1, 2, you know, 1, 2, and 3, you know, right? Fear, Project Origin is a classic, right? We can all agree on that. You know, Hot Wheels Unleashed is not a classic, okay? It's not a classic. You know, the Mafia Definitive Edition, right, is a classic. That came back on the PlayStation 1 era, okay? That's a classic. Because they remake the fucking game from the ground up and made it, and it's still, they kept the story and everything intact. They just add stuff more to it to flesh it out. That's a classic. My nigga, Scarlet Nexus is not even a classic. Nowhere near that. You know, like, again, the Metroid, this one is a classic. Not the new one. Not Exodus, that's new. Metroid, this one is a classic. You know, this is an older game. It's a much older game. Like, what else? Zombie Army Trilogy is a classic. That's considered as a classic for me because if you want, instead of the four, they kind of changed it up a lot and made it into more microtransaction heavy. But if you really want to go back and play the original Zombie Army Trilogy, that is a classic. That's really good. It's a lot of fun, and I played that game. It's a lot of fun. I got no qualms for that game. Look at this. Dragon Age Dark Risen is a classic. That game is a classic. You know, what the fuck are you talking about? like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about?
Nigga, you playing Craftopia. Nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. You got...
Craftopia is not a bad game. I actually like that one, but it's still in development, though, and it still needs update, right? But I like the ideas that they put into that game. It's a lot of fun. It's just, for me, it was fun. It was, hey, no shame in that, okay? Damn, you know, leave me alone, bro. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, let me try some new games, okay? It doesn't have to be pew, 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 pew. It doesn't have to be that all the time. Sometimes I do enjoy other games, too, you know? Like, Jesus
The Rock of Free. Nigga, nothing. Nigga, oh, you played Shredders for all...
Yeah, Shredders is a great game. Shredders is, like, better than SSX Tricky. The original one of, like, back then was really good, but the new one that what EA tried to do It was what, 2012, I believe, or 2014 it came out. I think it was 2012. That game came out, right? SSX, the latest one. That was the last SSX tricky. I haven't even beat the whole game in that. That's probably like maybe like halfway I beat it, maybe a quarter away, and I stopped playing it. You know, but it was fun. I'm not saying it was a bad snowboarding game, but then when this game came out, when Shredders came out, and I tried that snowboarding game, I had a blast. I loved that game. Beat the whole game. I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed that game. That's why I keep it installed, because sometimes I might come back, dabble in there, just want to do snowboarding tricks and stuff like that. I have a lot of fun, and I just play my fucking music. Damn, let me enjoy my life, my nigga. My gaming doesn't have to be pew pew slash. It doesn't have to be like that. It doesn't have to be RPG elements. You know, it don't have to be. You know, sometimes I like to take a break and play other games too, you know.
All this time,
Jesus.
but you ain't play no goddamn Scarlet Nexus, nigga. Who?
Scarlet Nexus is not a classic though, and the plus Scarlet Nexus for me, this is my personal opinion. This has nothing to do with y'all. If you like Scarlet Nexus, great. Go and play it and download it. That's for you. For me, I felt the combat was stiff. For me, like combat wise and you know, doing combos and stuff, it felt stiff for me. Right? When I go play like the Oshi Warriors game, the combat is a lot more, even though it's dumbed down, right? I'm not gonna lie, right? I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and all this bullshit, right? Being as a real gamer that I am, it's dumbed down, but it's just a lot of fun. It's just a game that I just want to turn off my brain and I just want to fuck up people. That's it. I'm just going in there, going ham, fucking up, making my team, switching back and forth, fucking up this, fucking up that. Mine's just hack and slash, just turn off my brain. I just want to just fuck around, just have fun, and just blow shit up. I don't give a fuck about the story. I don't give a fuck about this. It's just a game. I'm just there to have fun. That is it. It's not a game to brag about. I'm just there to have fun. That's all it is. Just damn, nigga. Like, calm down, bro. Scarlet Nexus is not a classic. Again.
Who are you? You ain't beat Ninja Gaiden.
Well, Ninja Gaiden came late in the game for me. I think Ninja Gaiden came out in around the PlayStation 3 era. I don't think Ninja Gaiden was on Xbox as well, but I came late in the game with Ninja Gaiden, so I didn't fully invested in that. I was playing a lot of like BioShock. What else? You know, I was playing like a lot of other games on the 360, like BioShock. You know, again Skyrim, other games like that. So I came late in the game with that. Even before, I think it was back on the OG Xbox as well. I came late in the game, so sorry, nigga. Like, damn. Like, you know, it try to go back to it and playing it now. I wasn't feeling it. I don't know what it is. Again, it could be the controllers. It could be my settings. I'm not too sure, but I wasn't feeling it. Now, again, if we was talking about like the PlayStation title that I said I wanted to go get, like when it comes on PC, will be again a Sucker Punch game with damn, I'm going to a fucking blank. My bad, y'all. My bad. What was that game? It was... Damn, bro. I was fucking drawing a blank. But you know what I'm talking about. That PlayStation exclusive. That samurai game. That's something I want to fucking buy and play for $70. I want to play something like that. I'm trying to play Ninja Gaiden, right? Oh my god. Oh no, sorry. Ghost of Tsushima. My bad. See, my bad. Ghost of Tsushima. That game, when it comes out on PC, I will pay for $70 for that, because that's something like I'm more interested in playing that game. And it seems like the combat is a lot more like fluid and the controls is much more modern. It's kind of hard to go back to a Ninja Gaiden game that, you know, you're so used to modern game like kind of controller setup than it is the old style of it, you know. So it was kind of hard for me to go back.
Nigga,
and
what the fuck, nigga? Nigga, 3% on motherfucking State of Decay.
Yeah, State of Decay, I didn't like that game. Like, again, there's always going to be both sides between both consoles. So, like again, there's some games that I do like on PlayStation side, but it's not all games. And there's some Xbox games that I do enjoy, and there's some Xbox games that I do not enjoy. Those are one of the games. State of Decay, I did not enjoy that. That wasn't really my game. No. Now I played the first State of Decay, right? And it was alright. I didn't beat it, but you know, stiff, whatever. I tried State of Decay 2. It still felt kind of the same. They did make improvements, but I just don't like the stiffness for me. When it comes down to like a zombie open world kind of game, I like fluidity in the game than it is like kind of like stiffness. If that makes any sense, you know. For a lot of people, it may not make any sense. We'll look at it like this, for example. If you play Zombie Army, right? Zombie Army 4, the trilogy, right? The movement and everything in that game is more, it has fluidity. Like, it felt like move. It doesn't have a little clunkiness, sure, but it doesn't hinder that at all. Like, it still feels really good to, like, pick it up, play, move around my characters, shoot guns, and all that stuff. Trying to play State of Decay 2 was a lot more, I will say, a lot more stiffness and a little janky a little bit. And that's what I don't like. I don't like games that are a lot of jinkiness. It's the same thing for Scarlet Nexus. I felt like the combat and movement felt a little stiff and kind of janky. Like it just, I don't know. It just didn't felt right. So I just let it go.
You niggas, I'm playing Game Pass. No, you're not. You're looking at.
Look, I do play games off of Game Pass, just like Hitman 3. Hitman 3 was on Game Pass. I beat the whole game of Hitman 3. I beat the whole thing. And look at this. The achievement is only 17%. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, relax yourself. Relax yourself. Who hurt you? Who touched you? Relax yourself, bro.
Nigga,
Jesus Christ.
Halo Infinite only 13%. You was just talking about how much Sony don't got first person shooters.
Yeah, Sony doesn't have any first person shooters, but not every fucking whatchamacallit first person shooter on Xbox is going to be a hit, you know? Like again, when you're talking about Halo back then, right? Way before the Master Chief, I think the Halos from 1, 2, you know, whatever, I played them. It was really good. I'm not gonna lie to you and say, yo, I played Halo 3, Halo 4. I did not play Halo 3. I did not finish that game. I only played it halfway. Halo 4, I believe I dabbled in a little bit and then I stopped playing that. I did not play Guardians at all. I did not play Halo 5 Guardians. Did I play Halo Reach? Yes, I did. From beginning to end, I have played Halo Reach from beginning to end. I love that game, right? I don't have a problem. So, again, there's some hits and there's some miss. Okay? This, like, relax, my nigga. But, for real, PlayStation do have a problem with shooters because it's been lacking there for quite a while. I mean, the last time we ever seen one was back on the PlayStation 3. What happened to 4 and to 5? They have nothing. So they need to do something because they don't got any. Right now, at least for I don't know when they're gonna do something, but they gotta do something now than never. I'll tell you that. But again, even so, I mean, like Wolfenstein, they have Prey. So they do have other shooter games on that platform, right? I don't have no qualms with Wolfenstein. I think Wolfenstein is a great game. But again, it depends on people, what kind of Wolfenstein game are we talking about, right? Like, Youngblood is probably not for everyone because Youngblood didn't do so well. And it was kind of garbage. Not kind of. It was actually garbage. Let's just put it as that. Like, they had a lot of issues with Youngblood. If you were talking about Wolfenstein 1 and 2, or, you know, I did play Old Blood as well. Like, Wolfenstein Old Blood. I played that game from beginning to end. I had a blast with that game. I love that game. And that's a DLC. I think that's a DLC if I'm not mistaken. Or I think that's a standalone. I could be wrong. It could be they could turn it into a standalone, but I'm pretty sure it started was a DLC. But I played that. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed myself with that game. That game was a lot of fun.
And shit, nigga, and Xbox got them. Nigga, you spent how long? 7 hours, bitch. I got like 20.
But that's only for the campaign. I didn't play the multiplayer. And plus I wasn't really a big fan of the multiplayer in Halo anyway. I was never was a whole, multiplayer fan in Halo. I always been the campaign person. Like I replayed the campaign way back then at least about 10 fucking times. And if not even Halo 2 at least about maybe 15 times. So I replayed those games and I replayed the from beginning to end. So it's not like I don't know about Halo or I never understand about Halo. I know Halo. I played Halo, but I haven't played every game in the series, Like the same thing, like Gears, like I played Gears 1, 2, and 3, but I haven't played 4 and 5. Because I felt like Gears 3 for me at that ending point, it was a good ending point for me. Like I don't need to go continue on with Gears. Like I can move on and close that chapter and move on, you know, and maybe come back later when they actually release whatever maybe 4, 5, and 6. When that comes all together, maybe I might go back and say, okay, fine, I'll play 4, 5, and 6, see what this about. But when they first came out, Gears 1, 2, and 3, I beaten. I didn't play Judgment. I didn't. Nope. Did not play that game. I only played the mainline series and I was done. That was it.
28, 29, 32 hours in this trash, nigga, and you got the nerve to say something to me, nigga? Please, nigga, don't ever try to talk to me when you don't even play Xbox your fucking self, nigga.
Wait, so look, I'm not an Xbox fanboy like yo ass, okay? I'm not a PlayStation dick rider like you, okay? I play games across whatever platform that I have. I have a PC right now. Look, if whatever PlayStation title games is gonna come onto PC, I will play it, right? If I find it to be interesting, right? Like again, I'm not downloading fucking Uncharted. I'm not downloading or buying Horizon Zero Dawn because none of those games is not interesting for me. It's not. Maybe the only game will be like God of War, but I'm gonna wait for Ragnarok to come onto that platform, and then once it does, maybe I'll go and play 18 and Ragnarok all on one playthrough. But other than that, there's no rush for me to go get it. If you like the game, you enjoy the series, go and get it. I never stop people from playing games, my nigga. Unlike you, okay? I never stop playing. I never do, okay? Like again, like if it comes down to the Metroid series, right? Like Metroid Exodus, and they're gonna come out with another Metroid game. Of course I'm gonna get that shit day one. I'm gonna play that shit because I'm a huge fan. I'm a fan of that game. I love that game. That's the game that I'm looking forward to now more than ever, more than any other game. Right? Just like Stalker 2. Unfortunately, that's been delayed indefinitely, right? Unfortunately, and I know what's going on over there, right? I'm not ignorant. And again, like it's Soccer 2. I'm really excited for that game more than ever, more than any other fucking game on the Xbox platform. That's the one game I want to play. That's the one game that I will sit here and literally if it was on Game Pass, that's cool, but for Stalker 2, I'm gonna pay that in full. If like $70 straight up. If they have the Hardened Edition, Special Edition, whatever, I will pay for 100 and something. Like that's one game that I will literally sit here and tell you, like, yeah, I will play that game. I'm ready for that game. But again, every gamer is different. Not every gamer is like me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are hyped for the next, Need for Speed game, Unbound, right? For me, I'm skeptical. As much as I love racing games too, I'm skeptical about it. I don't know how the driving mechanics is going to feel. I don't want to waste $70 on Unbound knowing that the controllers are garbage. Okay? Gameplay, driving mechanic controllers are garbage. I do not want to play that. I don't. Right? That's me. Okay? I'm talking about me, not somebody else or for me or whatever. That's my personal thing. Okay? But like again, I gotta wait and see what that game is going to be about. And I'm not gonna lie. Does the game looks pretty cool? Absolutely. There's some certain shit I am gonna turn off. Fuck yes, I'm gonna turn off all that anime bullshit, as much as like, yeah, like again, I watch anime and I enjoy anime, but sometimes even in a game, there's certain things like I'm cool with, like the characters looking like anime. That's cool. I don't mind that, right? I'm not gonna be like, oh fuck, man, it's gonna ruin the game. But like when you see like all the special effects, the smoke effects, and all that stuff, I turn all that shit off because I don't want none of that shit to distract me and what I'm trying to do in the game. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm the type of person that likes to be competitive in racing, in street racing, and more like improving my skills and my talent, turning off shit, filling the car, tuning the car. That's me. Like again, my nigga, it's not going to be you. I promise you that. It ain't gonna. You're not that type of gamer. You're not gonna do that type of shit. But every gamer is different, you know. Gotta understand that. Like, what the fuck? You know, like, don't expect like, yo, like all of my games is like
please,
tier.
nigga.
It's not.
You fucking touching games. Look at this. This supposed to be your.
Yeah, but not every game is like great. Like Octopath Traveler, I wasn't feeling for that game. I didn't want to keep playing that. Second Extinction, right? I liked that game, but again, it's still in preview and they still need some work. I tried it out a little bit and I didn't like it so much. And they need some work on it.
No platform, ain't it, nigga? Or is you a PC nigga? You don't.
Outer Worlds, right? And I played on PC. I'm on PC strictly. I moved away from consoles. If I'm gonna have to retell that shit again, I went from Nintendo, PlayStation 1 and 2, and then Xbox 360, Xbox One. After that one, I'm done. I went to PC. I said, fuck this shit. That's what I did. Oh my god, my nigga. My nigga's hurt.
You just a PC nigga. Is that what it is? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, dog. I mean, you played Far Cry 5 over Halo, nigga?
Yeah, well, Far Cry 5 has its problems, my nigga. Like, even Far Cry 5 has its problem. I'll tell you one thing. Far Cry 6 is even worse. Like, as much as, like, I like the world, what they're doing. Like, Ubisoft worlds are great, right? This is how you become an analysis. Ubisoft world in Far Cry 6 looks amazing, right? It looks amazing. It looks good. Never said anything bad about that. It's good. The fucking problem is they putting in certain, like, RPG elements in there, putting in some bullshit, and it just felt lackluster. It was a lot of problems, issues, guns and stuff like that didn't make any sense. There was some issues, and right there is some issues, right? You can't really sit here and say, oh well, Far Cry 6 doesn't have issues, never had problems. It fucking did, you know, for a lot of people. A lot of people liked that game, and most people did not like that game at all, and did not play it and finish it. I didn't finish it because they just added in like bullshit RPG elements. You know, when I play a Far Cry game, I played it when the HUD is off, no RPG elements, and I put the hardest difficulty T as possible. Again, turning off all the snap aim bullshit, all that bullshit. So I mostly played this between like navigating through the map, looking at the map menu, navigating out, figuring out what direction do I need to go, how to travel there, you know, planning shit out and not trying to get myself killed. I try to make the game as hard as possible. I played Far Cry 5. I liked that game because it didn't have RPG elements. It didn't have all that bullshit. Did it have problems though? Yes, it did, right? We can all agree on that, right? And a lot of people will still say to this day that Far Cry 3 is still one of the best Far Cry games in the series. And I can agree with them on that, right? But for me, I will go even further to Far Cry 2. I much rather play Far Cry 2 than anything else because that was more hardcore management type of thing. But even Far Cry 3, I beat the whole game and I had a blast with that game. So I don't know what you're talking about. Far Cry 5 is,
over fucking
is okay, it's decent. Far Cry 4
is paying for $70 games around this bitch. Oh no, that might not be $70. That might not be $70, dog. That might not be $70. No time in Soul Calibur, dog. None in Rage. Nigga, barely in Assassin's Creed. And y'all niggas talk, y'all.
Yeah, but I'm just playing when I go play Soul Calibur or any type of fighting game. I don't really care about the story or anything. I just mostly just want to just go into a fighting game, whether it's online or I'm just playing against with like a bot, just so I could practice like skills and combos, learning shit, right? I haven't played a Soul Calibur game like at all. Like this is like my first time ever dealing with a Soul Calibur game, right? You know, I played like a Mortal Kombat game a long time ago, right? I played it even on like I think what was that game? It was Mortal Kombat Deception, Mortal Kombat 5. I played that at my friend's house. Like again, there's certain fighting games that I played, but I do know one thing. I played a lot of that Killer Instinct. I like that Killer Instinct, that Xbox exclusive fighting game. That shit was fire. Fire was a good ass game. Love that game. I can play that game. I can just download it and play it. And I'll have a blast. I really have fun with that game. So again, Soul Calibur is my first time going to be going into. I know one thing for sure: when Tekken 8 comes out, I'm going to probably pick up Tekken 8 because I want to. It looks really, really good. It looks like something that they're doing something completely different. It looks amazing. So I'm going to try to play Tekken 8. I mean, I did play Street Fighter a long time ago, but I tried 4. It was all right. 5, I don't really care. Even if it's a PlayStation exclusive, even if it's on PC, I'm just don't really care about for Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 6 looks interesting, but I'm not fully sold on it yet. So I'm just giving you my honest opinion.
Niggas be big up in this shit. You play first person shooter, you a first person shooter nigga, dog. That is it, dog. You a cat.
I am not a first person shooter nigga. I mean, there's plenty of games that I have dabbled, like racing shooters, right? But I try to dabble with other games too that I never played before, right? Horror games. I'm not a huge fan of horror games, but I do have a few horror games here and there that I do want to play and I enjoy, but I'm not a super fan of it. I'm not, you know, but I do try to dabble in other different games than just pew pew or hack and slash. Not all that bullshit. Like sometimes I do want to play something a little bit different, something new, something fresh. You know, whatever. You know, like it's just a different pace. It just depends on how I feel and what's the mood is like. Okay, every gamer is different. Nobody's the same.
Casual, nigga. That's it, nigga. You just play nothing but, nigga. You had the fucking nerve, nigga. You got the fucking nerve,
Nigga, like, nigga. I don't know why you're getting so upset. Like again, I ranked it and debunked it your ass for 3.5 hours. My nigga, you did not made any good points whatsoever during the whole analysis video. You wasn't even putting in any type of analysis, period. Like, you said some outrageous bullshit. Like, you said the most dumbest shit. Like, what? A PlayStation 3 graphics? Like, dog. Like, oh my god, this is how you know you're a fake-ass gamer, yo, for real. Like, how could you say some bullshit like that? Like, I wouldn't even dare to even utter the fucking words to say, yo, God of War Ragnarok looked like a 360 game, nigga. I will never, ever, ever put some dumbass bullshit out there like that. I will never say some shit like that. Like what? I'll be looking fucking crazy. I'll be looking stupid. And that's what you fucking did throughout that whole analysis video. You made yourself look stupid. Okay? You claim yourself you're a S-class gamer. You're a S-class. If you so-called a S-class gamer, then you must be playing games across all consoles, not dick riding on PlayStation. Not just dick riding on PlayStation and say, yo, Xbox is bad. Da-da-da, bad. All this bullshit. And fucking say PC's bad. Just, look, you're not the only clown on the platform, my nigga. It's not just you, King Thrash. Right? It's not just you. It's like this, you know, we got Salty Gaming is a fucking clown. The Crack Gamer is a fucking clown. And the Amazing Lucas, oh my goodness, that fucking clown is a biggest fucking clown too. He is just as much as a fucking clown and a hypocrite. All y'all motherfuckers don't even know It like how are you gonna sit here and say, yo, I'm a gamer, I play games, and you want to do this analysis video, and all I'm hearing is fucking garbage ass bullshit. It's not supposed to be a Doom game. Yo, how many people did I kill? It's not like, my nigga. Do you not know how to fucking read, my nigga? Do you not know how to fucking read? Let's not go here with this shit. Let's go on here, right? Hold on. Let's go. Wait. Because, like, again, if you know how to fucking read, you gotta know how to read. Because obviously, you know, again, this nigga thinks like, yo, I know how to read. Like, obviously, clearly you fucking don't know how to read. Because it's going to tell you it. I don't see it. Let me see. Okay, it's right here. And it says the details right here. And it's going to tell you right here what the game is about. You see it highlighted. And you see this right here. Whatever it is. And then it's going to tell you blah, blah, the gameplay features. It's going to tell you all the shit what it's going to have. Is this game is a first person shooter? Like, no, it's a puzzle fucking game that has shooting, you know, like mechanics, right? It does have shooting elements, but the main goal of this game is puzzle solving throughout one level to another level, figuring out how to move up to the next level. They do not hold your hands. This game is not for everyone, and it may not be for you, nigga, and that's okay. That's okay. But like, Jesus fucking Christ. Don't fucking make an analysis video and you're uploading this bitch in 720p quality. You have the fucking nerve to upload this video, upload Scorn in a 720p quality bullshit ass video. And then you're going throughout that whole entire video talking some nonsensical bullshit. Shit that doesn't make any sense. Shit does not make any fucking sense whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? Like what? Yo, it should have like wet areas. It should have the what the fuck, nigga. Like that's how you know, my nigga. You look. You're not a real gamer. You're not an S-class gamer. Okay, let's put it like this. You're not an S-class gamer. You're a preschool gamer. Let's just put it like that. Okay, you are nowhere near S-ranking gamer at all. Like I don't even think anyone, and including myself and anyone else out there, is not considered as S-class gamers. They are not, because we all have our things that we like and what we don't like. But as a real gamer, right? I'm just going to keep it a buck, right? I'm going to show you, like, look, this is what I played, this is what I like, and this is what I don't fucking like. I ain't afraid to tell y'all that shit, okay? Like, what is there for me to lie about? What is there for me? What do I gain out of that? I don't gain shit from it. I'm just being a real-ass gamer. Yes, I played this game and I didn't fucking like it, okay? But I'd be subjective about it. Right, I'm being like, look, I don't like Scarlet Nexus. It has nothing to do with the world. It has nothing to do with the story, the characters. That's all fine. That's all dandy. For me, it's just the fighting mechanics. That's where I felt a little stiff. I didn't like the fighting, whether if it's not fluid enough or it felt not really intuitive. That's a me thing. I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's broken. It looks ugly. I didn't say anything kind of like that. Nope, because it's its own game. It has its own art style, right? Like, again, if you like Scarlet Nexus and you like the combat mechanics, you like those things, you're going to have a great time with it. For me, I stopped playing it. It's because of that. No harm, no foul. Never stop people from whatever, okay? But I'm not a fucking clown or a goofy ass nigga like you that's saying some bullshit like, yo, man, this game is so fucking trash. Like, if I would have said some dumb shit about Scarlet Nexus, like, Scarlet Nexus would be like this. Yo, that game is so trash. It got that anime garbage, whatever. Got some, like, floppy McTitties all over the place. I don't play no anime porn, hentai bullshit. This game is garbage. Like, yo, you can't even fucking fly in this game. Like, you can't even jump. Like, there's no jump button in this fucking game. It's garbage. Ugh. Like, I'm not spewing out that type of fucking garbage in a video for 45 minutes, whatever, an analysis video. I'm not spewing out that kind of fucking garbage that you do. I don't do that. I'm like this. I said the game is great, the characters, all the world and stuff. I don't have an issue with it. For me, I stopped playing the game because of the fighting mechanics. It felt stiff, it doesn't feel intuitive, and I stopped playing it, and I didn't really enjoy it. Okay, for me, right? But I never sat there and stopped people from playing it. If you like the game, you like Scarlet Nexus, go and play it. I think you're going to enjoy it. If you like those type of games, you're going to feel right at home. If you know you're like me, you like more fluid combat, like you're more like Batman Arkham style combat, you're more like the hack and slash beat 'em up, more like, you know, the Ochi Warrior game, like they're more dumbed down but fluid and just like you're just beating up shit. You like that type of game, this may not be the game for you, because the mechanics or the fighting mechanics is not like that. Okay, I'm not saying you can't do combos and shit, I'm just saying it's not as fluid as that. Okay, it's not like that. So I'm just throwing it out there. Right? Story, everything else is fine. It's great. It's his own fucking game. That's what my analysis. That's how I just basically said about the game. That's it. Simple as that. I didn't spew out fucking garbage. I just throwing out my opinion. I've been objective about it. I didn't say some outrageous bullshit. Like, that's the difference between you and me, nigga. Okay? But I digress.
The main focus of today is...
Okay, so this one right here, I'm going to touch on this real quick. All right? I'm not going to stay here too long. I'm not going to try to make this to a 3-hour video. But let me go touch on this shit real quick. So basically, this person, he made a video of King Thrash and saying about how studios and whatever. We're going to touch on that point.
But I can take a pretty good guess based on...
Man, I didn't mean to cut in, nigga. Nigga, we can all converse, nigga. The fuck you fucking motherfucking league of non-gamers and shit, just all together pretending to like Xbox.
Look, league of non-gamers love it, pretending to love Xbox. Look, man, I don't pretend to love Xbox, okay? I'm not a pretender. I'm just I keep it $1.50 for everyone. Like I said before, man, I said about Halo, man. Like, I said that shit not too long ago. It was a mid game. It wasn't the best game. It wasn't the worst game. It wasn't terrible, but it's nothing to write home about. And it does have issues, right? That's fair right across the board. Right? And I even said it. It's a mid game. It's not the best, whatever. It's not like how you felt like going from Halo 1 and jumping into Halo 2 is like, oh my god, like, yeah, this is amazing. You're not going to get that feeling in Halo Infinite. You'll say like, damn, this looks cool, okay. And then when you start noticing some things like, yeah, this didn't make any sense, this cutscene, right? There's certain things that felt out of place, okay, or felt like they kind of rushed it. So, like, again, I'm being honest, being objective, right? And that's it. What the fuck? I didn't pretend to love Xbox or whatever. I'm not like that. Whatever Xbox offer onto the platform, I'm gonna play it. Like, if it's something interesting I want to play, then I'm gonna download it and play it and give it a try. I'm gonna try Singularity, because that's a kind of like the old school style of a third-person perspective, the cameras and stuff of, you know, shooting or whatever. I don't know if you've seen that game, but I'm gonna download that. I want to try that game too. Let's go back. I'm waiting for this game. I know this is for sure. I'm waiting for High on Life. I'm waiting for that game. I'm gonna try this game right here. Signal is that something like that. If I butcher it, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to play this game. This game looks like a lot of fun. I might give Persona 5 Royale a try. Give it a try. If I really like it, I'll play it. Like, again, not every game that I like. Like, again, I don't like the Walking Dead series. Like, I'm not gonna download it and play it because I'm not a Walking Dead fan. As much as, like, the Telltale games, they tell good stories and stuff like that. It's not a bad game. It's a good game. If you like something like that, that's cool. Guess what I like? I like the Wolf Among Us, and they're coming out with the Wolf Among Us season 2. I'm excited for that over this Walking Dead game from Telltale. Right? 2 different games. I'm not bashing on the Walking Dead. You love this series. You love that. You're gonna have a great time with that. I'm gonna love the Wolf Among Us. I like that game. I like the story, and it's something new, it's something different. I want to play that. Okay, and a story.
Xbox and hate PlayStation, nigga. Fuck out of here. Y'all niggas don't even get. My bad. I didn't mean to cut in, nigga. What else did you have to say, nigga, about me?
More so just straight up stupidity, but I think you guys will still get a kick out of it. Now, Fratango was actually the one who says he is an S-class gamer. I hope I never have to.
Yeah, because I already explained that, because he's definitely not a S-class gamer. More like a clown-ass gamer.
Say that again in my entire life.
You triggered by the S-class gamer status, huh?
It's not trigger, it's just fucking hilarious. I think it's funny. I'm like, how you gonna be an S-class gamer and you're dick riding on PlayStation? Like, you dick riding hard. Like, I don't dick ride on zero. Like, even for the PC build, right? I'm building a PC. You know, when I build a PC, right? I don't dick ride on any corporation of whatever, right? Like, my system has, yes, I have an AMD graphics card, and I had I got an AMD CPU. But I don't got everything made in AMD on my PC. Like, before even that, I used to have an NVIDIA, like, 1660 Ti. It's not all that in the bag of chips, I get that. But I don't dick ride on any fucking corporation, whatever they make. A graphics card, a power supply. My power supply is made from Thermaltake. You know, right? I'm not dick riding on, like, yo, like, if I got a Fantex, then I need Fantex case fans. If I'm going to get a power supply, I'm going to match it. That if the Corsair got a Corsair, whatever, water cooler, I'm going to get me a Corsair power supply. Do you really have to do that? No, but I'm not dick riding on any corporation. I'm just seeing what do they have to offer, what kind of value it is, and is it worth getting? Right? I got Corsair's fucking RAM. I got a Corsair RAM. I got a Thermaltake power supply, and I got a AMD graphics card made by Pulse. Right? I didn't get the NVIDIA version. You know, whatever. I didn't get the AMD version. I didn't get the Founders Edition bullshit, right? And I'm rocking a fucking a $25, $30 air cooler from a different brand. Like, what do you want me to what? Like, my nigga, I don't dick ride. I'm just looking at the value. If the value is good, I buy it. If it's good, it's a good brand that I can trust and is reliable, great. You know, like, there's multiple brands, you know, like, it doesn't have to be Thermaltake. You know, I could easily get EVGA, right? EVGA is a good power supply brand. Corsair is a good power supply brand. There's many good power supply brand, right? But again, I'm not dick riding. I'm just whatever good value at the time and it's worth my money and is a good value, then I go out and pay for it. What the fuck? Nigga, you dick ride too much. You gotta stop dick riding.
Huh?
I'm telling you.
Oh, you hope you never have to say that again in your entire life, is what you say. Oh, so I'ma assume that your gaming profile is popping, right? Your shit is popping. Nigga, you doing big things over there, huh? You gotta be at least in the 200,000s if you trying to check somebody that calls themselves the X class and you get triggered by it. But we'll see.
I don't think we're getting triggered, but it's just funny. I like S class, like, you know, like, again, I'm not sitting here like saying, yo, like, King Thrash, show me your gaming credentials. I'm not sitting here saying that shit. You could be probably playing games and stuff like that. But the funniest thing is, it's like, you know, if you're so-called this S-class gamers, then you got to play games across the board, or you got to be objective about it. Like, your analysis has to be objective. It has to make sense. But it doesn't. And so you're trying to make yourself this S-class gamer, but you're dick riding on PlayStation. It's like, it doesn't make any sense. it's like, again, PlayStation has good games and they have bad games, right? Not every game on the PlayStation platform is a fucking a 80 or a 90. There is some games that did fail and flop, right? And I said that from my last video, right? And don't hide the facts that, oh, does it, again, Xbox, the Xbox got it too. No different on PC. Not every PC game is the hottest game on the planet. There's a lot of not really good games or games that are a waste of time. Maybe for some, and for others, they might find it to be fun and enjoyable. Hey, no, not, whatever. Hey, that's your business. But again, I don't claim myself to be an S-class gamer. When you be an S-class gamer, you gotta be really objective about shit. That means you really have to not dick ride on PlayStation. You really gotta start being more open towards, like, here's good games on this platform and here's some bad games on the platform. Here's some good games on this platform, here's some bad games on the platform. It's across everything. It's like, it's no different from going on PC buying fucking like, again, different like different appliances and shit, right? If I wanted, let's say, like, this power supply is from Thermaltake and this power supply is an unknown brand. Now, again, the unknown brand, I don't know how this power supply may be, and it might be $10 less, right? But at the same time, I gotta look at the reviews, I gotta look at shit, I gotta be more objective about it and say, you know what, if I look at the reviews and if this power supply seems to be good, it could be whatever brand it could be. It could be Power A supply, right? Power Aid, whatever the fuck it is, right? Versus Thermaltake, right? I'm looking at a good value for my PC. I'm looking at it and I got to look at the reviews. And if I see a lot of people tried it and they seem to be liking it and it seems to be reliable, I've seen some pictures of it, they seems to be a positive outcome and it's a lot cheaper, I'm going to try that power supply out for myself. Okay, hey, let me give this a try. Let me see if this power supply works. And if it works and it's great for me, I ain't going to fucking have an issue. I'm not going to complain. Maybe this is something I can trust. But every Power A supply may not be good. Maybe this power supply, 700 watt, is the greatest, but their 400 watt is garbage. I don't know what seems to be the issue. Could be a wire issue. Could be a manufacturing issue, right? Shit can happen like that. You gotta be objective, nigga. Like, what the fuck? Come on, man. You dick riding Sony too much. You're sitting on his lap way too much. You gotta get off his lap. If you want to be this S-class gamer, you gotta start playing games across the board. That means Nintendo. That means PC. That means Xbox. That means PlayStation. That means mobile. You gotta fucking play games across all that, and you gotta be objective about it. Meaning that your analysis can't be uploaded at 720p, bitch. All the videos across every time has to be at 1080p 60. Okay? And you gotta make good points. You can't just be like, well, the shadows look better than Halo. Like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Yo, this is the last gen game at best. No, bitch. Like, what? Like, what are you talking about? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
We'll see, nigga. Go ahead with your bullshit. Keep going.
Anyway, he put out this tweet that says, you don't know what a indie is? Great grammar, by the way. Square is indie, referring to Square Enix. Capcom is indie. Platinum is indie. Ubisoft is indie. It's any devs that make games independently. Rockstar is an indie. It's under the larger Take-Two, who also owns 2K and Private Division. And if you lost brain cells after I read that out loud...
Oh my god. Oh my god. This nigga, oh my god. Oh no. No. Oh my god. This nigga. Oh my god. You said, yo, I literally lost brain cells, right? Oh my god. This clown ass nigga.
Oh, then I honestly cannot blame you. According to this guy,
God.
Ubisoft is an indie developer. Do I even need to say anything? I might as well just end the video right here and honestly.
For real. You know what? I'm gonna just end the video right here because I'm not gonna listen to this fucking clown anymore. This shit is stupid. Boop. I'm not listening to this clown anymore. I'm gonna end this video right here. Before we end it, let's go into the pie chart so then we can school this nigga, because this nigga has the nerve to say some bullshit. Let's look at the pie chart, okay? So let's as a real gamer, right? As a real gamer like myself, I'm gonna explain this to you. Like, what's the difference between a indie dev and a publisher and being, whatever. I'm gonna explain it. Okay, I'm gonna try to make this as simple as possible. Follow along. Follow along. This will not hurt your brain. Okay. Let's go with which is our, because I know if I go with any other of these, he's gonna be saying some bullshit. So let's go with Sony, our favorite brand, from our favorite person, Mr. King Thrash, dick riding his ass. Let's go with Sony because he loves to dick ride Sony so hard. Okay, now again, we see all of these studios right here, right? You see Blue Point, Santa Monica Studios, right? Insomniac, Naughty Dog, Nixus. Okay, so basically, right? This right here, Sony and Sony Studio are a publisher, and they own these studios right here, right? They own under this brand. Okay, it's no different from Microsoft, right? Microsoft Xbox Studio. This is the publishers. These are the brands that they have produced the game that's published under Xbox Game Studio under Microsoft. No different from, again, 2K right here, right? 2K owns all this. 2K is the publisher, Interactive. And you know what I'm saying? I think 2K itself is part of, I think this is its own thing because it got 2K Sports. But I digress. But Take-Two Interactive is a publisher that's funding these studios, okay? These studios right here. None of these studios are independent. Okay, they're like basically all of these studios in this, they're basically, being owned by a publisher. Publishers are just like, again, publishers. These are publishers that are funding all of these games and these projects and whatever, and then giving them money to make these games now, right? Let's go back to Sony, okay? Being an independent studio, right? Being an independent studio is basically saying that you do not have a publisher backing. That's being an independent studio. Because being an independent studio, you do not have the backing of a publisher. That's including Sony. That's including what? Microsoft, Take-Two, Embracer Group, EA, Tencent. So let's go back to this example. Let's say, right, to make this clear, let's say, let's go with Guerrilla Games, right? So let's say Guerrilla Games was not a part of the Sony brand, whatever, and Guerrilla Games was right here in this middle part, right, in the center. Guerrilla Games will be basically, if Sony did not purchase Guerrilla Games or own it or anything like that, Guerrilla Games does not have any other publisher. Like, they don't own it. Like, Microsoft don't own it. Nobody else don't own it. And Guerrilla Games was a standalone, like, developer, developer studio. Basically, they are considered as a independent studio because they don't have no backing of any other publisher. They are totally independent. Basically, Guerrilla Games make the game and they also publish the game under one studio. That's being a independent developer studio. Okay? When you get brought out by either Microsoft or Tencent or whatever, right? Which in this case, right, we see right here, Sony has brought Guerrilla Games. It's basically Sony's the publisher. Guerrilla Games now is under this brand studio, under the PlayStation brand studio. Now it's not as considered as a independent studio. Because you know why? Because they got backing by a fucking publisher. Okay, the publisher now is backing, giving funds to Guerrilla Games and all the rest of the studio. That's including Naughty Dog, Santa Monica studio, right? They're doing God of War, right? Sony and PlayStation Studios, that brand, that whatever, they are publishing, right? And backing up all of these studios and their projects, so Guerrilla Games is not considered anymore as a independent studio, because they're not doing it alone. They're getting funding by Sony and PlayStation Studios. They're getting that funding to Guerrilla Games and across every other one. So it's not considered as independent anymore. Now you're part of an organization. You're part of the publishing group. So just to make sure I don't know if that makes it clear enough. Hopefully I have it right. It should be right, because really, when you being a like say for example, like Scorn, right? Let's go on there, right? Like we said about Scorn, right? Just to go back there for a minute, right? Scorn, right? This game, right? Scorn, before Scorn and this studio, whatever, if I can get the studio name, if I'm not mistaken. I know they should have details for it. They may... No, this is just talking about the game. Okay, nope. Okay. So basically, is developed by, this studio team, this right here, and published by Kepler Interactive. So basically, this is the developer, this is the publisher. This is basically the publisher is backing up this developer to make this game. You know what I'm saying? Before they even had a publisher, they was an independent studio. This developed by this team was independent before this publisher even started. So they was independent. So if they would have kept it independent without a publisher, they are considered as a indie studio, because they make the game and they publish the game without having a actual backer or a publisher, like a bigger, like somebody like come in and say, hey, I'll back up your game. They was independent. They make the game and they publish the game themselves. They would not have Kepler Interactive in their title screen, whatever. They wouldn't have had that. They would have just had their own screen, their own developer, their own team name, whatever, their name, and that's it. Because they don't have no backers. That's considered as independent. But since later, like after the Kickstarter, whatever, right, they have, gotten now a publisher, and this publisher named Kepler Interactive is backing up the developer to make this game called Scorn. That's now they're not considered as independent, because now they're getting funding, they're getting backing. Okay? Like, hello, like, how do you not fucking... Oh my god, this is so fucking slow. And I'm like, how you gonna sit here and say, you're an S-class gamer and all this bullshit, but yet you're dick riding Sony, and you don't know the difference between a independent developer and not an independent developer? Like, the fuck? My god, my nigga, you like, yo, I don't believe you play games. Like, it's because if you don't know anything like this, right, you don't know shit about this, or your own, like, since you love the dick ride so much on, the Sony platform, you don't know shit about being an independent developer and being owned by a publisher. This shit right here, they are not independent studios. Sony is not an independent studio. Okay, Sony is a brand, it's a name. They have many corporations beyond just games, right? They got appliances, TVs, phones. They got a lot of shit in their hands, right? So they have a little piece right here, which is gaming, right? That's PlayStation Studio. That's their brand for Sony. That's what they made their whatever. And this is what this publisher, since Sony backs up this PlayStation Studio, right, for funding, to fund all of these studios for games that they're making, right? That, and again, they own all of these studios. They brought them, they own them. They're under this umbrella team. They're not independent. Sony's not independent. They're not independent. They're being owned. The only independence will be like Sony, but Sony has many things that they do. It's no different from Microsoft. Microsoft is a big company. It does a lot of different other things than gaming. But this is just one piece of what they do out of whatever, right? Microsoft does Windows 11, right? PC stuff. They do other things too. Besides gaming, they do a lot of other things, software, right? Stuff like that. But in the gaming division, right, the Xbox Game Studios, this is what they own all of this, except for Infinity War, because those shit didn't went through yet. And Activision, we get that, right? I'm not gonna, whatever, right? It's not official yet. Who knows what's gonna happen? But you know what I'm saying. These are the studios here, right, that we're talking about. Obsidian, right? We're talking about Playground Games. We're talking about the Initiative. Whatchamacallit, Machine Games, this, they own this. They're not independent, It'd be different, like, if Rare was not a part of this umbrella. Let's say Microsoft and the Xbox Game Studio did not brought out Rare, and Rare was just by itself, and they'd have no backing, nobody giving them any backing whatsoever for whatever games that they're making. That will be considered as a independent studio, which they make the game, like Rare makes the game, and Rare will publish the game by itself without a backer, without a publisher. That's considered as a independent studio. But since they already being brought out by Microsoft, they are not considered as a independent studio. Do we got that clear? Do we all understand that? Can we all agree on that? Like, it doesn't take a fucking genius or a S-class gamer. It doesn't take a genius to figure that shit out. Like, come on, dog. Like, are you fucking serious? That's why I had to end that. I was like, I don't want to hear his stupid ass shit. It's saying the most dumbest shit ever in gaming history. But other than that, that's all I have for today. That's my reaction for this. So-called he exposed me and shit. I don't know what the fuck that he exposed, but look, I'm gonna tell you like this. You didn't expose shit, okay? And on top of that, you probably, yes, you're looking at all the achievements and the gamer scores, but I guarantee you, that shit does not show you whether or not I have beaten the game or I have not beaten the game. Like again, just for a quick example before I leave, right? It ain't gonna take that long. But I want you to take a guess at this. Like, I guarantee you, I fucking promise you that you wouldn't even guess what games that I have beaten and what games that I didn't beat. Okay? Let's give an example. Okay, so let's say like this. So Modern Warfare 2, right? So there's the original Modern Warfare on the 360, right? And I only got 8%, right? Now, there is Modern Warfare Remastered, if I'm not mistaken, because they made Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. And I know I have played it, and I've seen it. Okay, so there it is. So there's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Campaign Remastered, right? That's the campaign. We're talking about the campaign. So this is this, right? You see it's on 12%. And then right here, you see it's at 8%. I want you to play a guessing game without me opening this shit up at all and just looking at the score and everything else. I'm going to ask this question. Which of these games that I have beaten from beginning to end, is it the original Modern Warfare 2 or is it the fucking remaster version? Yep. I think I went too far. Did I went too far? Yep. Okay, so did I beat in this whole game the remaster version? Now, just to give you a hint, I did play the Modern Warfare remaster campaign. I did beat in that, right? Because I do have it on here to show that I did play it. Because I know I did. Where is it? It should be here because I know I played it. That's for sure. Did I went too far or no? I think yeah, I went too far. I know I seen it. Where is it? Because I want to show it because I don't want to be like, oh, you didn't play the fucking whatever. Because I know I played it. For sure. Where did I put it? Okay, so right here. So this right here, I played the Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remaster. I played that and beat the whole game. Okay, I beat it. And this is I got 27%. Right? So if I played that, right? And going back up, right? Knowing me, which game you think I beat the campaign in? Is it the original 360 version, or is it the Xbox One version, the remastered campaign version? Which one do you think? You wouldn't even fucking know. You wouldn't even know which one. Because you know why? Because the score in that don't mean shit. It's just trophies you're just chasing after. Just say, oh look, like yo, you only play like you only got 12% trophies. That means you haven't beaten the game. You're garbage. Like that shit don't mean nothing. This score and everything else don't mean nothing. I just usually show this to people to say, yes, I have tried the game, I played the game, and I will tell you whether if I played the game, I beat the game, or whatever, right? So I'm not one of those lying ass gamers out of their fucking teeth, or one of those, I'm blind and I'm stupid, I'm gonna play Scorn and then I'm gonna say, damn, these graphics looks like some PlayStation 3 graphics at best. And I quote, fuck you, what the fuck, you retarded ass nigga, yo. PlayStation 3 graphics at best. Like, nigga, have you even looked at graphics? Do you even know about graphics? No, you don't. Like, even for me, like, as much as I play on PC, I'm not some technical wizardry of, like, I know about graphics and all that shit. I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm not like that. I watched Digital Foundry in terms of like how they analysis videos and stuff like that, and what's good, what they did, stuff like that. I watched that. And even for myself, I look at games and I look at it like that objectively, like, hey, the lighting looks better here, shadow looks pretty good here. I'd be more objective about it, but I'm not like a fucking expert or a super class, whatever the fucking bullshit. I'm not trying to label myself. But you get what I'm saying. I'm just your run-of-the-mill, just a regular gamer, just play games, I enjoy games. But I guarantee you, none of this shit doesn't mean anything. But I'm just showing you that, yeah, I did play the game. I played this Modern Warfare 2, and I played this Modern Warfare 2. Which one did I beat? I guarantee you, a lot of fucking people probably said, well, this is 8%. So if you got 8% here and this is 12, that means you finished the Modern Warfare campaign remaster. You finished that game. You played that game. No, nigga. No, I did not finish Modern Warfare 2 remaster campaign in that. I finished this game from beginning to end. And I only got like 6 achievements. I played this whole game on the 360 back then. I beat the whole campaign. I didn't play and finish the remaster version of it. I didn't finish it. Okay? You shocked, right? You thought, oh, well, like, come on, man. Shut the fuck up. If you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, then you don't know. That's what I'm saying, man. Like again, if I don't have to look at, his credential bullshit on PlayStation. It's like, bro, he probably gonna play this game and he only got 3 achievements, and he may have this one might be like what, fucking 12 achievements, 13, 20 achievements, trophies, whatever the fuck it is. Even so, that shit is irrelevant because I don't know whether he beats the game or not. He's gonna have to tell me for himself. Like, did you beat this game? Yes or no? Like, achievements are a fucking achievements. You see it right here. These are achievements. These has nothing to do with you beat the game, you finished the game. None of that shit. You only got hours and achievements. That is it. Achievements is fetch questing. That's all you're fucking doing. You're just trying to do this for a score. If that's you want to do that, cool. You like to speed run and like to do timing and stuff like that. You want to see how long it's going to take to beat a certain game and shit. You want to time yourself. Cool. You know, right? You want to speed run and do that shit. That's cool. I got no qualms, and people want to do that kind of stuff. You know, you want to show off like, hey, this is the time that I beat for this. This is the time that I beat for this. Right? You know? And that's fine. That's perfectly fine, right? I'm not complaining. I'm not arguing. I'm not like, oh, that's bad. But again, it really, when it boils down to this shit, the achievements and the score don't mean shit. It doesn't help a gamer. It doesn't prove anything. It doesn't do anything. No matter if you're on the PlayStation platform, whether you have a shit ton of trophies, a shit ton of bronze trophies, silver trophies, gold trophies, platinum trophies, whatever the fuck kind of bullshit you is. And the same thing for achievements. Whether you got this achievement, that achievement, you try to find this achievement, it don't mean shit. It don't mean shit. It's just, for me, in my opinion, I'm just saying for my opinion, it's just busy work. It's just bullshit work. Okay? For me, I just go and play the game and I enjoy the game. Whether I like the story, I like the context, if I want to do the side quests, if I find it to be more engaging and engrossing, I'll try to look through every nook and cranny as possible. Like again, when I was playing Metro Exodus, I looked at every nook and cranny as possible. I went to a far long distance, I looked through along the side of the walls, try to find any secrets, any things that I miss or things that I haven't looked. I explore every piece of nook and cranny that I possibly can in that game because I'm so immersed of the game and so engrossed of the game that I want to see everything that I can possibly can. I want to talk to every dialogue character. I want to make sure that my dialogue choices does matter in the game, right? That's me getting involved in the game. That's me as a gamer, okay? I'm not one of y'all peasant bullshit, fanboy, fucking garbage, dick riding all day with Jim Ryan bullshit. I want to get all these trophies. I beat this game. Look at this. I'm a S. I'm not with y'all. Y'all motherfuckers is garbage. Garbage ass people. I don't got time for that shit. All right. Look, saying some bullshit like that it just goes to show like you're not a real gamer. Let's just put it as simple as that. You're not a gamer. If you was a gamer, I wouldn't be spouting out garbage and nonsense. That makes absolutely no sense. And my nigga, like, you haven't caught anybody, you haven't proved any. Come on, man. All you're doing, you're shooting yourself in the foot. Just what I suggest you should do is maybe you should go outside, touch some grass, pick up a book, you know, put some more culture in your life, my nigga. Put some culture in your life. Put some different type of culture, okay? Right? And then come back and try to play some games. Like, play some real games. Be more objective about shit. But, you know, if you don't want to be this goofy ass clown, look, I suggest taking down the S-Class Gamer game. Take that shit down. It doesn't trigger me. I just find it to be hilarious. I think it's funny. It's just stupid. As like I said, I explained this before about S-Class gamers, you know, like, you know, whatever. But, you know, if you want to be the best of the best, right? You want to be on top of the top, you got to play every game across the board. That's including Nintendo, that's including Xbox, that's including PC, and that's including mobile. And it's not just PlayStation, because you be dick riding too much on PlayStation. For real. And, again, PlayStation's not the only one. There's some Xbox fanboys that do dick ride on Xbox, and they also got to understand, too. Like, even for me, like, I already proved that point. I'm not dick riding on nobody. No console, no plastic box, no shitty ass bullshit, no brand. You gotta have value, and the game gotta be good. If the game is not good for me, I'm not buying it. Period. That's me. That's not for you. I'm not telling anybody, stopping somebody from not picking up a game or play it. Like, again, you want to play Stray? Go play Stray. It's on PC, right? It's not on whatever, on Xbox, whatever, right? And you want to play it, play it. Like, There's nothing bad about the game. You know, if you enjoy it, then you like cats, you like animals, cool, right? That's nothing bad. I'm not bashing. I'm not putting it down. I'm not saying the graphics are bad and all that shit. But there's certain people like me out there. It's just not feeling for a pet game. They're not animal gamer, and that's perfectly fine. That's you. Get it. But damn, nigga, I'll be damned. Stop. Stop saying dumbass shit, my nigga. Please, man. I'm telling you, go touch some grass, my nigga. Take a break from YouTube for a while. Maybe get your shit up a little bit. Get a PC that you can actually edit and put together instead of recording it on your phone and uploading it at 720p. It's embarrassing. It really is. Like, come on, man. It's embarrassing, dog. Come on, stop this. But anyway, that is it, everybody. I am done ranting. I'm done talking about this nigga. Like, for real, King Clown, preschool class gamer. I'm done. And trust me, I don't even want to speak on it. Oh my god. Nope. Oh god. Lord help me. Help me, Lord, because this man, oh my god, bro. But anyway, I'll catch you guys on the next video. I might do another live stream tomorrow, and we might talk about, or bash on somebody else, other than King Thrash. I think King Thrash needs a break, because I guess I got his feelings like hurt. But hey man, it's fucking true, man. It's fucking true. So, like, again, you need some help, my nigga. You need help. But anyway, I'll see you guys on the next live stream. Peace, and don't forget to subscribe. See ya.